What is up, guys? Welcome back to our Digimon Let's Play here on the channel. I am Jack, also known as Mr. Wolfie, and hope that you guys are all doing wonderful today, alright? I had a little break yesterday. I'm feeling refreshed. I actually had one of my friends come over from Ireland, who is actually someone I met through playing video games. We had a good night out in Glasgow, so that's the reason for my AFK-ness, if you like, yesterday. I mean, I could have jumped on, we could have played some Digimon, but I would have been at 10% capacity and performance, which, as you guys know, my 100% performance isn't that great anyway, so yeah, we would have probably slaughtered all of our party about a million times, got lost in Kowloon, probably not knowing what the fuck I was doing half the time, is not, you know, just general things that comes with being hungover and all of that other good stuff. So, we are here today. I'm going to show you very, very quickly some of the really cool stuff we have in store, because I've been doing a bunch of stuff off screen, very, very briefly, mostly just training, but take a quick glance. We have a bunch of really, really fun Digivolutions to get through. I'm super excited. What I will do is we will roll our intro. I will come back to here. We're going to recap you on all the kind of mini side quests we've been doing. Catch you guys back up on the story if you have missed the last few episodes. And yeah, get this party Digivolved. So sit back, relax, and get your Digimon on. Here we go. Alright guys, as I said, I think what we'll do is we'll do the Digivolution stuff in a minute, but I'll recap you very, very quickly on what it is that I have been doing off screen. So I've got a little list of things here. I'm going to do this as fast as possible, and we'll just catch you guys back up to speed. So first and foremost, I went and done the Gold Cup, okay? So that's the little tournament that's in the canal. We kind of had a look at it, but we never actually went into the Gold Cup before. It was mostly champion Digimon. The final boss was a Flame Dramon. Really, really easy, not too big a deal. I only used it for grinding, but then it got to the stage where it was taking so long for the last guy to kill us. I was like, you know what, fuck it. You guys probably don't care about this anyway. We then did another little mini quest, which involved a Zudomon. There was a guy, the client was a female. She kept hearing all this hammering. It was because there was a Zudomon, you know, with his big hammer in Kowloon, hammering away. We went in, we told him to stop, kicked him about a little bit, and that was the end of that quest. After this, we had a slightly different kind of quest, and it was actually quite good, like a new kind of case. We actually went to what was like an amusement park, but it wasn't as exciting as it sounds. It was still, you know, the kind of dungeony description or environment that you would kind of expect from doing these kind of mini cases, right? So there was a Catch Mamimon, was the ultimate Digimon involved. He basically gave us some, it was like, you would go up to a fork in the road, I'll show it on screen for you guys right now, and you were given like a Digimon trivia question, okay, and you could choose to go left or right. If you got the question right, you would advance to the next area, you would get another set of questions you would have to pick, and you'd keep advancing, and if you got it wrong, Catch Mamimon would actually come along like the crane, you know, like from Toy Story with the aliens, and he would just lift you straight up and take you back to the beginning. So it was not very long. There was like, I don't know, maybe 3 questions. As you guys know, my Digimon trivia knowledge is fucking non-existent, so other than the basic stuff, I think I got like 2 questions right, maybe less than that first time, but anyways, we got through it, we had to battle him at the end, case over, easy peasy. After this, we had 2 territory battles available to us, okay? The first one was kind of, in fact, they were both kind of boring. You know what the territory battles are like at this point in time, right? But things to note was that when I went into this territory battle, the first one, we were against this like Numamon clan. It was all virus types. We were actually given the option to take Agumon and Gabumon, you know, Nokia's Digimon, with us as our partners. On top of this, we could also take Arata. We could also take Nokia. I don't think Erika and any of those guys were available, but I was like, you know what, I want to take Agumon and Gabumon, so we did that. That was it. Fair enough. Nothing really exciting happened. I think we got this question right with Agumon and Gabumon, so if there is some sort of relationship building activity, we know that if we ever want to pick up those guys again, we have an advantage there. And in the second territory battle, I decided to take Arata with us, which, in all honesty, wasn't that exciting. I just wanted to take him along to say hi because we haven't seen him much in this game, but really, he wasn't that great. His Digimon's always shit. I mean, Arata's Digimon is always shit. I don't know what it is, but anyways, nothing really exciting happened at the end of that. That was pretty much it. Now, the very last thing that I did, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about real quick with you guys, is that we actually did a Dr. Datamon quest. This was kind of a pickup from the last game in which you basically worked for Dr. Datamon. You would collect ingredients for his medicine. It was like a play on that, okay? So basically there was a Togemon in Kowloon who was very ill. We had to get ingredients with Dr. Datamon for Togemon. Togemon took the medicine, it made him better, but then he got very angry. He was the boss battle, we fought him, and afterwards, and this is quite exciting, so I don't know if you guys want to pay attention to this or whatever. Togemon then digivolved into Lilymon, and after the quest finished, we were actually given Lilymon as an option to take with us on territory battles in the future. So it was kind of random. We've never seen that before, but it was something kind of new and exciting that happened again. So now if we get given a territory battle in the future, we can actually take Lilymon with us if we really want to. So yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. But for the most part, that's it. After we finished off that last quest, you guys should also know that Kay very, very quickly turned up. It was the last case on the board, so naturally he wanted to, I guess, advance the plotline. He spoke to us through messaging or through the Digiline or whatever for like 2 seconds, and he told us that we had to go to the Demon's Den. So that is exactly where we're going to be going from the start of this episode. But before we get into that, we have a number of Digivolutions that we need to get through. As I mentioned a minute ago, our party is looking substantially stronger, and although we are going to Digivolve a lot of these guys back to level 1, I think that we will benefit in the long run for that. So let's get right into it, okay? Rosemon, level 71, guys, okay? I didn't have a lot of items, you know, to play about with the farm. You know how you can reset stats and then change personality types. I don't have full access to all those yet, so some of these Digimon are a little bit stronger than they need to be, and it was just because I was trying to get those last minute stats. So here we have it, Rosemon Burst Mode, absolutely insane. Check this bitch out, man. She's going to be so good for our party. Mega Digimon, Burst Mega. Here is her main ability. It costs 40 SP to use. I'm not going to try and pronounce this, but Intelligence Penetration, strong light attack, absorbs 50% of damage as HP, and then on top of that she restores 5% max HP every turn, and increases HP received from absorption effects by 20%, so that's going to buff her main ability. So very good start. Let's keep going. Okay, so Chirinmon, I told you guys that I was raising a Seraphimon or Angimon on the side. Turns out we had a Digimon who could go from Chirinmon or from some other sort of light type Digimon into Chirinmon, so now we have him here. He is going up to Seraphimon. I really wanted to get this guy back because he was absolutely one of my favourite from this from the first Cyber Sleuth. His name was Charlie when we had him before, and he's so good, man. I don't know what it is about this Digimon, I just love him to bits, and I really wanted him in the team, so that's what we did. Antlemon is up next. Let's have a look at this. Now Antlemon, I have no idea what this is going to be. It was just the Digimon I was working towards. It was the nearest one that I could get. But on top of that, it is a water Digimon and it's data type. Now, I always run out of data types, as you guys know, if you've been watching the series or have any knowledge of me playing through the Cyber Sleuth games. For some reason, I end up with a bunch of vaccine Digimon and I never have enough data. So here we have this guy. Now, this is actually exciting. Dianamon. I think this is actually the Mega Digivolution of the Crescentmon that we had before with Bob. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but look at this guy. Absolutely insane. Goodnight Moon. 120 light damage to one foe, and it has a 50% chance of putting its target to sleep, and then it gets an increased buff on water and light skills. Really cool. I'm super happy with that Digimon. Seems really good, and yeah, seems like a fast Digimon and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. So let's keep going. We have a couple more to get through, so let's keep going. Digimon Blue, Metal Greymon Blue is up next. He is going to absolutely go into Black War Greymon, who I have never had in this series before, or in the last series. I think War Greymon Black and Metal Garurumon Black were both DLC if you had pre-ordered the game or something like that, so I couldn't have access to them, unfortunately. We're going to pick them up now. Let's have a look at Black War Greymon very quickly. Dark Terra Force is his main ability. He increases attack by 15%. Just generally really cool. 100 dark damage to all foes and a 30% chance of decreasing defense. Really cool Digimon. Absolutely love this guy. Nice addition to the party, I guess. So moving on, again, Metal Greymon, we don't really have to talk about this too much because it's pretty much the same. His main ability might be slightly different, but we now have a regular War Greymon, which is very nice. This guy is very important, but as you guys pointed out, his Great Tornado, which is his death, penetrate, and neutral ability, has been nerfed slightly. So whether this guy is going to be as good as we expect, I'm not sure, but look at this. AoE, fire damage, what's not to like? Alright, it's War Greymon, fucking one absolute monster. Now, look at this, guys. This is something that was exciting to me, and it was something I never noticed that kind of struck me off guard, but I was aiming for Beelzemon. with our Skullmeramon here, we were throwing him up and down the spectrum, and then I realised I could actually digivolve into this guy. Now, as you can see down in the bottom left, we need an ABI of 80 for this dude. I think this is Gankomon. Okay, let's have a look and see, because I am 90% sure this is Clogman, and I am very, very excited if that's the case, because this is going to be one of our first ever Royal Knights of the series. So there we go. Let's have a look at what this guy does, because honestly, I have no idea. He might be garbage, but let's have a quick peek. Quick Blast Fire Father, 4 physical attacks, 35 damage to 1 foe. If HP is over 50% of max HP, a fatal attack will leave you with 1 HP instead. So Gankomon has this kind of protective ability, apparently, which is really cool. So, let's keep going. We have Bob here, Hercules Kabuterimon. Now, when you guys last saw Bob was actually in just Mega Kabuterimon mode. We took him up to Hercules Kabuterimon, who, in my opinion, is a downgrade from Mega Kabuterimon. Okay, so although he's went from Ultimate to Mega, he wasn't very good. Okay, like Hercules Kabuterimon, you lose the intelligence penetrating attack, and instead you're left with this, and even his passive isn't that good in my opinion. So we are here with this dude. We're going to digivolve him as well. I think this is Tyrant Kabuterimon. It has to be at this stage, right? Let's have a look and see what this guy looks like in this game, because I'm really, really excited for this as well, and I'm super happy to have Bob in some sort of incredible stance as well. Let's look at this beast, man. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. He's enormous. He's very, very purple, and his wings look very, very flimsy. I'm not going to lie. In fact, I don't even know what's going on with his tail, but let's have a look at this guy's abilities real quick. Shine of the Bee. Or of B, sorry. Death penetrating, strong fire attack to all foes. So that's AoE, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, he also increases damage from plant skills as well. So really, really cool Digimon. I'm super, super happy to have Bob in this form. Whether we keep him here or not will only be seen in the future, but for now I'm happy. Skullsatamon. We can talk about this guy as well, but I'm just going to jump into the Digivolution real quick. Skullsatamon's main ability when we encounter bosses is great the first time around, but after that, this guy falls off very quickly. Completely glass cannon. Does a lot of damage, so I'm glad that we can digivolve this dude as well. We have Grand Dracmon here, who can only be of the Dracmon sort of lineage. Look at this dude, man. I don't know what I fucking feel. I've never seen this guy in my life, guys, so this is a bit new for me, but anyways, Grand Dracmon has 2 heads on his shoulders. He looks like some sort of Chimera-looking fucker. He reminds me of Fluffy from Harry Potter, if Fluffy had wings and looks slightly sinister, but let's have a look here. We have Crystal Revolution. Magic attack, 90 damage to all foes, 20% restored his HP. So if we combo this guy with our plant woman, what's her name, burst mode, Rosemon burst mode, then we're going to get extra HP back from this guy, which is really, really cool. And then down the bottom, increase HP from absorption effects by 25% and damage dealt by dark skills by 10% as well. Fuck me. So that's really insane. Really, really cool. And for the most part, I think that is us. We have a Metal Tyrannomon and stuff, but yeah, that is us, dudes. We have digivolved all of our guys now. A lot of these folks will be very, very weak now, and looking at our party, we have an overwhelming amount of virus types. These guys aren't ready to digivolve. They're not ready to be de-digivolved either, so I'm just going to hang on to these now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reshuffle our party a little bit. We're going to take out a somewhat balanced party, and hopefully we can make this work a little bit with all of our new dudes. So give me 2 seconds, and I will be back in just a little second. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we are once again. We have done all of our kind of admin kind of deals. This is what our party is looking like at present. So we are going to swap some things around here. I think we'll bring Wargreymon across as one of our vaccine types to start with. We are also going to start off with Dianamon and give Rosemon a bit of a breather because she's been doing a lot of work recently, and I also feel like we should actually pull across someone who is substantially stronger before we actually do any kind of fight in here, because obviously all of our dudes are level 1 now. What we could do is, before we dive directly into the main storyline, because we're going along to the Demon's Den, as I mentioned, there is a chance that we end up fighting something immediately as soon as we get... Oh, not the Digilab. Fuck me in the ass. Alright. There is a chance, as I said, that we might bang into someone that we have to fight immediately without any, you know, any chance to actually prepare ourselves. So what I'm going to do first of all is we're going to head along to Eden and do a bit of training real quick first. Now I will do a lot of this off screen, but there's something else that I want to have a look at quickly as well, because Under Kowloon level 4 is somewhere that I've been before, and as you guys can see now, we can actually access Under Kowloon level 5. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I have no idea if there's any benefit to going ahead of schedule here, you know, before the game kind of invites you or invites us into the next part, but we're going to do it anyway and see who we can find in here. I don't imagine that we will pick up an amazing amount of XP, but at the same time, it's better than having all of our dudes at level 1, okay? Now, we have been in here before in Cyber Sleuth 1, but for the most part, I think things should be a little bit different. There is probably going to be traps and things like that, so let's have a quick look at this real quick. Now, we have an ability that actually lets us discover traps, but I don't know if we will be able to use it at this point in time. Let's go ahead and read this data first and see what it actually tells us. Looks like the log of a hacker who passed through here long ago left a message. Yeah, darkness lies ahead, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's almost yeah, it's the exact same. I kind of hoped that there was some sort of hint here that we might have been the hacker that left this message for our guy in the first game, but apparently not. Do we have anything that will, yeah, visualizer, reveal hidden traps? So let's do this. I didn't know if I could do this or not, but there we go. These little guys here actually take us down to a small kind of room. Sometimes there's medals and things like that in those kind of spots, so I guess there is somewhat of an advantage to fall down into these, but at the same time, we're not really that fussed. Let's just push through some of these fights. We'll get some level ups. I will probably do a bit of grinding off screen, and then we can actually progress into the demons then and find out who's waiting for us, because honestly, we're quite deep into this episode at this point already, and I want to be able to show you guys the next part of the game. So yeah, I hope that you guys didn't mind that in the last episode, this was something I was really happy about, okay? And I can imagine that the general consensus of you, people watching as well, will be the same. So there we go, we get 1200 XP by the way, and we go up 9 levels for all of our guys, so that's pretty good. This is the kind of stuff I want to be doing here, okay? So in the last episode, obviously, we were heading to the Metro building, where Erika and Kishibe had our 1v1 on their 1v1 on the roof, which was fucking excellent, by the way. And I thought for a... Oh, excellent. That's pretty good. I was expecting to have to scale the Metro building again, you know, like what we had to do in Cyber Sleuth 1. And I'm not saying that that won't be the case. You know, maybe they will make us go back there at some point, but I was very relieved that we didn't have to go in, because, oh my god, that's a skull fucking Greymon. Holy shit. Maybe I should be a bit nervous about these battles, guys. Who knows? I was glad, okay? I thought I was going to have to go through the whole place again. I thought I was going to have loads of items, which would have been nice. And maybe we could have done a bit of grinding, but for the most part, I was like, oh, the Metro building in the first game was quite strenuous. If you did it in one sitting like me, maybe it would make sense to do like half the building, maybe go and get your dinner or something, then come back and do the other half, or maybe even just play it like for an hour and then come back to like the next day or something. But for me, I did it in one go, and maybe that's why I was a bit peeved when I played through it, but who knows. Let's try a Great Tornado here with War Greymon, because it should do a lot of damage to this Skull Greymon. Let's have a look. 500, alright, takes him directly out of the fight, that's excellent. And yeah, I was generally quite pleased, so I don't know if we will end up back there. A lot of you guys will have played the game at this point already, so if you know, try not to spoil. If you guys can help it, you are normally fucking excellent down in the comments for not spoiling things. But for the most part, that's something that we need to watch out for as well. Or if there's anybody new to the series, I guess, at this stage. I'm not sure, but here we go. I don't know how deep we're going to go into this place, but probably just a few more steps. We're going to find out if we can battle anyone, or maybe even find some sort of farm item. And yeah, I know that one of these traps, one of these pits right up ahead here is actually... There was actually a medal in one of these, and I don't know whether it's worthwhile forcing ourselves to drop into one of these spots in order to get it. I don't know if I can be arsed. I think it's that one there, or it's this one. They had a medal in the last game. Fuck it. Who knows? I'm not really bothered. Maybe when I come back here, we can have a look at some of this stuff, but for now, we will be okay. Friendship DX is a pretty good item to find. Okay, what? Oh, did I run past the Mr. Navit in that area? How the fuck did we get to that guy? Is that ahead? Did I run past him? Shit, I'm going to go back and check that real quick. Give me a second. Alright, folks, so it doesn't look like you can go along there. There must be some sort of conjoining part up ahead, so let's just keep going for now. High security, I don't know why I just put you on, because that's the opposite of what I want right now. Let's just do this real quick. I think there's not really a point in doing this code scan, because it's just honestly going to say the same stuff. I think there's more traps in this little room as well. Looks like the hacker, blah blah blah, nothing ventured if you're a great hacker. Yeah, so when we came through this point in the last game, there was a very, very similar kind of area where, you guys will see in a minute, I won't spoil too much. Let's just use Visualizer again, and to help us get through here without too much trouble. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, so we do, oh, that's exactly what I did the last time. I took the left there, and then I went in that spot and fell down both of those holes, okay? This time around, luckily, we have the ability to make sure that that doesn't happen to us. So, yeah, I guess we can save ourselves a bit of trouble. I'm thinking, see, generally, in terms of our party right now, guys, I think I like War Greymon and I like Dianamon, but Tiger Vespamon, or Vespamon, who I have here with us as well, Obviously, I brought him along because he was already level 55. Technically, he was a level up in terms of everybody else that we had, but I don't know if I like him. Now, Tiger Vestmon is great right now because he has a speed charge field, which I really appreciate, but other than that, his damage is not very, it's not amazing, so we don't pick up very many stats for some of these fights, which I'm kind of confused about. I don't know why that's happening, but at the same time, let's just push on real quick and see. We'll probably... Oh my fucking hell, give me a break, man. So we will probably take a peek round the next corner, make sure there's nothing in front of us, and then leave this area for now and actually go back, because I'm pretty sure we have all the levels that we need at this point. I think maybe not. Maybe we will go in and get our butts firmly fucking destroyed by whoever's waiting for us in the Demon's Den. We might go in there and there might not be a boss battle on it. Again, if you guys have played through, you will already know at this point whether or not this is a good call for me to come in here first. Maybe there's nothing waiting for us there, but in my experience, generally you kind of want to be prepared. And taking in a bunch of level 1s to a new area doesn't really bode well and is not very smart. So again, if you guys know, just be patient with us for now. We're just doing this because in our minds this is the most sensible thing to do. Now I guess we can kind of talk about Phantomon because he is level 70 and he is still an ultimate Digimon. We haven't digivolved him yet, and that's because he is not close to digivolving, alright? I know that might sound weird, but it looks like it was good for us to come this way, guys, because right now there is only a dead end. So let's have a look. We get a searcher patch, which is fine, I guess, and then we have Mr. Navit here as well. Let's use restoration and then we can jettison back out of here. This was actually a really good spot to come in, I think. What are we going to get? Happy Memory 8, we get Brave Point times B times 2, which is fine. Alright, that's suitable. What we'll do is we'll do this battle real quick, and I will get you guys back at the Wi-Fi point after, and I can continue talking about... In fact, we'll talk about Phantomon right now as well while we do this fight. So, I want to Digivolve Phantomon into his Mega Digimon, but right now he is not able to, and I thought about moving him back down the line and just getting him some extra ABI and stuff, but at the same point I like kind of having him just in the off chance that we need him for a boss fight that we get stuck on, and then later on in the game when we pick up some more, maybe we find another Tactician USB, or maybe we find, I don't know, more Platinum Sukumons or something, and it's easy for us to grind, like there's an area of the game that we can grind in and we'll get XP faster, then maybe we can think about moving Phantomon up and down the line for now. But as of, or in the future, but as of just now, I'm very happy with where he is. So that's kind of my explanation on that. Can we not? Alright, because this is the dungeon entrance. Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought I could go in here and then escape for some reason, but I'm honestly just being stupid. Let's go into our inventory real quick and get back out of here. We can use our memory up as well. I actually forgot about that. I always do that. Right, here we go. Let's look for our home gate thingy-mabobber, export, that's probably what I want. And we're going to save our game real quick as well, just before we fuck this up and end up going somewhere that we don't want to be in. So I think for now, the party is as good as it's going to get. We could maybe go back and take one extra stronger Digimon with us, other than the Guardiamon that we have in our party. He's just filling up space, honestly, so he's not too important. I'm thinking maybe we could swap in Rosemon, just on the off chance that we do get into a battle. And we could probably put Phantomon across in Tiger Vestmon's spot as well. Just, again, in case we come across a challenging fight that we can't handle. But I think we'll be okay. Let's go on ahead and see. We do have quite a good stacked roster of Megas at this point. So, there we go. Kowloon level 5. I think that's going to pop up every time we come in here until we go back there. But for now, this is fine. Let's find out what's waiting for us in the Demon's Den. Again, I'm sorry it took us this long to get here, guys. But I just wanted to prep our party a little bit. That's a fucking badass stance if ever I've seen one. So we've got Kay, and it looks like he's got a bunch of fuckboy pals as well. Thanks for coming, says Kay. Now, guys, this is something I wanted to point out, by the way. See, in the intro, okay, we did a new intro recently, and I added in a scene. It was a scene when we actually met Kay in the Demon's Den, right? And he does this pose, right? He kind of puts his left arm across, and then he touches his chin with the other hand or something like that, alright? You'll have seen it if you watched the start of this episode, right? That is exactly how Yu stands, alright? You know how I keep having this theory that Yu's actually K? Yu actually stands like this all the time, and again, maybe that's why I was thinking that Yu is K. I didn't click that at the time, I didn't realise it was the pose, but again, if K's not actually Yu, or Yu's not actually K, then this whole theory again is just me talking shit. Maybe it's just a reused animation from the developers, I don't know, but that's something I noticed earlier on when I was making the new intro. Anyways, thanks for coming, says Kay. Let's get down to business. Let me introduce you. These are members of the original Demons. They're top hackers, they're top-notch hackers who survived the Zaxxon-led roundup of the Demon Remnants, and they managed to stay out of that under-zero business as well. Cool. So even without Jimmikin being here, it looks like there are still a couple of stray demons kicking about, which is fine. We're relaunching the demons. We're calling ourselves the new demons. Very fucking original. Well, aren't you guys just fucking creative geniuses? Alright, the new demons. Sorry. The demons were broken up thanks to that foolish leader and the brutality of the Zaxxons who acted like the Guardians of Eden. Now, honestly, I don't know why Kay is kind of blaming Jimmikin, because it kind of sounds like he set Jimmikin up to get his ass kicked. Don't really know, but it's still too early for us to bow down. They aren't the true leaders of Eden. So it's kind of weird that Kay's like banding together, because I thought Kay was quite a big deal, and for him to be suddenly like hanging around with the demons and kind of being like, oh, this is my new agenda, I'm the leader of the demons, we're starting a new clan, it seems a bit underwhelming. Just my immediate opinion, but let's see where it takes us. It's time for me, Kay, to lead the real way, or the way to a real paradise. Our time has finally arrived. It's time for us, the downtrodden, to bring about a whole new order. Dude, there's some sick heavy metal in the background right now, and there's got a guy screaming. Alright, this is what I wanted you to witness. This is the birth of a true legend. A poser like Jimmikin is no legend. I don't know, man. Jimmikin's a legend in my books. I love that guy. Let's finish our last conversation. I asked you who you were. You got an answer yet? So he was asking us, not obviously who we are, but he was asking us in terms of what are our goals, what are our agendas, what are our motives, all the usual kind of bullshit. What are you after, Wolfie? Amasawa's account? I've been trying to figure that out the whole time I've been helping you out. The reason is... oh, shit. Because I'm Wolfie Amasawa. What the fuck what is going on? Alright, so this is not you, obviously. So that's something that we need to talk about. Okay, this is us. This is us, like... let's take this and see it. So it's Shadow Clone Jutsu, a bit of Shadow Clone Jutsu going on here. So, who are you anyway? Why are you using my name? So we're the imposter? I'm Wolfie. Why do you keep saying that? My memory is proof of it. My body is in hoodie. So this guy, who we've known as K up until this point, is claiming that he is actually us. My memory, and we are the imposter, is what he's trying to suggest. That would be a sick plot twist. My memory is proof of it. My body is in hoodie. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually a good point. We are us in the real world, right? Let's see this, because this is actually a good point. If your memory was altered when you logged into Eden, you can't trust your memory about your body either. It could be that you're not who you think you are and you just don't know. Alright, fair enough. I kind of get what he's saying there. It looks like you're not so sure anymore. That's a good start. Click of the fingers. Oh shit, son. Hey, we're in the Digimon cage. What's this all about? God damn it. Dude, if you wanted some sort of sexy time with us, you could have just asked us. And although you are technically in our body, or we're in your body, or whatever the fuck's going on, you don't have this right. You can't just snap your fingers and lock us up. This is my own special electromagnetic cage. It traps your mental data and prevents you from logging out. Until you confess who you are and why you're using the name Amasawa, you're not going anywhere. I can't have any other me running around. So this guy legitimately thinks he is, like, we are actually an imposter. So, I don't know, is he correct? Have we been, like, kind of living a lie this whole time and been completely misguided in who we are and what we're trying to do? Let's find out. Don't bother struggling, all communication is blocked. I can keep you here your whole life, and in the real world, they'll just treat you as a victim of Eden syndrome. Dude, that sounds shit as fuck. If you actually have a body, that is. Okay, wait. Who are you referring to? I'm Wolfie Amasawa, that's who I... And then he gets interrupted. Dude, don't you dare have a coat on. Dude. Right there. That's a fucking you moment. Just saying that the blue flash where the darkness kinda... Oh, dude, nah, there's something more to this. There's something weird going on here. Now, we have never actually spoken to you when he's been in spooky mode, so our main character doesn't know about that yet. Could it be I'm really not me? Is that even possible? Nah, no way, man. After what we just saw, there's more to that character. K, or whoever it is, right? There's more to that character than we know, or than I expect we know right now. Are you okay, says Wormon? So obviously we've got Wormy with us on our back again. Dude, how would they not notice that? Seriously. What am I doing here? Erica told me to rescue you if you get any trouble. I've been practically stuck on your back the whole time. I'm awesome, right, dude? I'm pretty sure we would have felt a fucking Digimon hanging on us, but anyways, Wormy, we're glad to see you. Well, now you're in a cage like me. How are you going to rescue me? Now we're both screwed. I mean, have you got any plans, Wormon? What are your thoughts on the moment in time? Ah, you're right. I can't get out of here either. What do you want me to do? Erica, help. Now, surely, can't Wormon like contact Erica? Is that not how this works? Or he he can speak to us, and then Erica gets his memories later or something like that. I know. Oh yeah, here she is. Erica, I love you. I can't transmit even from a cage. Am I hallucinating? Of course not. Digimon don't hallucinate, silly, says Erica. Did you forget about our special link? That's right, we're connected through the memory. Yeah, that's what was going on. Exactly, it looks like Kay's fancy cage isn't set up to block my memory server. Well, that's a good thing. It means that we have a buddy here. You're still acting on your own. All I did was send Wormwont after you. Where would you be if I hadn't? I mean, we'd still be here, right? Just you wouldn't know about it. What? No apology? I mean, technically Erica owes us for being our snuggly buddy in the last episode, giving her a shoulder to cry on and whatnot. Because we're a quote-unquote player. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Please help me, Erica. You're the best. There's no way we're saying this because it's far too grovelly, so I'm just going to say, I'm sorry. Good boy. Don't know if I like that. Hold on, I'm not going to analyze. I'm going to analyze the cage, but it might take a while. Alright, fair enough. Kay created the cage by rewriting the Eden map. It's hard to believe a single hacker did that all on his own. Remotely controlling Digimon is one thing, but this guy is a legend class hacker. I mean, he's trying to boot up the demons again, and he called them the new demons. Is he really a legendary hack? I mean, he's got skills, obviously, but, you know, maybe he's got other things going on that I think he thinks he's bigger than he is. What, is what Kay said still bothering you? I mean, I guess so. You said it yourself, he was just trying to confuse you. I still think that we're us and that Kay is still an imposter, trying to make us look like we're the villain, but I don't think we are. If you're still not convinced, let me show you the proof. Wormon, do it. Alright, what you got for us? This looks good. Okay, it's Wormon Digivolving. What the hell is this? So memories of Erica smashing us with the Mimitan, us talking with Erica, jab to the kidneys, Erica having her panic attack / whatever the fuck it is that she's got going on. Those are memories of Erica and Eden. She pulled them off the server with me as a relay. It's a special trick only we can do. Like it? Even if you don't trust your own memories, seeing yourself in other people's memories must make you feel better, right? I mean, that's a fair point. So I guess these are from Erica's point of view. And if Erica's not fucked up in the mind, right? She doesn't see differently from us. She sees our character or whatever. But I understand about not trusting your memory. So maybe she's kind of balancing it back again. As like Ishibi said, I don't know if I live in Eden or the real world. Sometimes it really scares me. But you're not like me. Your body and mind are still together, right? You can feel it even when you're in Eden. Your body is still at Hoodie. You're sitting in that chair. That makes me kind of creeped out when we're wandering around in here. What is Erica doing to us in the chair? That's kind of... Anyways, moving on. Well, feeling a little more confident? Kind of. I mean, your music's chirpy and I like the memory flashback thing, but other than that, we're still kind of confused. It's finished. Here we are. We're at the cage. Bingo. Fucking Erica, man. We over a pint. Let's see. Way to go, Erica. You hacked in while we were talking. But of course, my processing speed isn't like normal people. My brain as well. It's Eden itself. Alright. You, how the hell did you break out the cage? If you get away, Kay's going to wipe my account. Oh no, we've been spotted, so I guess we are getting a bit of a showdown here. If he gets a hold of Kay, we're in trouble. Alright, so I guess we're going to tangle this guy. Let's find out what this Demon's hacker's got. Megadramon, Gigadramon. I think this is something we can handle. This does not look like it's going to be difficult in the slightest. I think our Wargreymon is going to be super good here, but let's try a Soul Chopper on this dude on the right. See if this is enough. 422, yeah, again, Phantomon is very strong, so that's another reason why I didn't want to throw him back down the line. Rosemon BM, let's try this bad boy out. Now, she is actually super weak against these escorts, so it's kind of detrimental. Let's drop a Venom Trap if we can. There we go, we get the poison off. Probably not going to last long enough for us to get 3 ticks of poison on these guys, but here we go, Terraforce, let's go. Show me the way. Oh. Not bad damage, but honestly, I think it's just because this fight is going to be really, really easy for us. Rosemon takes a big chunk of DPS, so that's kind of sad. But at the same time, she should be able to heal herself up in just a minute. Rosemon does have really good healing abilities, and so that's something that we can show you guys right now as well. We actually picked up some extra abilities on Seraphmon as well while we were here, so that's kind of cool. Let's use X heal on herself. Wait, you see this? Boom, 1000 HP right back. And obviously she heals, she gets extra heal as well from her passive. That's pretty cool. Great Tornado should put this guy to bed, I think. Boom, see you later. Alright, easy peasy, a lemon fucking squeezy. And there we get the nice pose by Wargreymon as well. Sick. Memory up as a reward for this battle as well, which is kind of cool. And all of our guys got up to a nice neat 25, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so what's happening now? We still in the Demons gang? Eek. Don't let him get away. Fucking Wormon, slide tackle that bitch right now. Oh god, or you could do that. Yikes, what is this? Gross, I can't move. It's a disgusting smell, oh my god. A little trick of Erica's that I improved on, I call it modified sticky net. Alright. Yeah. We can imagine what it does, 1-1, thanks for that. Well, it worked this time, a real nasty attack. Now, tell us what you know about Kay's true identity. Erica wants to know. Spill the beans. There's no way this lackey has any know. I don't know anything about Kay's real identity. He just showed up a few months ago, and in no time he was Jimmy Ken's right-hand man. Cool. It's true, that's all I know. Let me go. Kay is a seriously bad guy. If you don't let me go, he'll wipe my account. If he looks... It looks like he really doesn't know anything, says Erica. 1-1, do it. You got it, boss. Here we have 1-1 going. Oh, wow. That sounded very sore. Dude, 1-1's like perfect height for fucking headbutting someone right in the nuts. That must have been terrifying. Pretty scary. You really are becoming more like Erica. At this rate, I'll lose my own place on the team. Yeah, we'll give him that compliment. No, not that. Didn't you notice something about Kay? Well, we've got a couple of things that we noticed about Kay. Whether or not all of the things we've noticed are important or not, not sure. She means the one who stole your avatar might actually be Kay himself. Well, wouldn't that be interesting? What if up until now Kay was pointing you towards all those other hackers as a way of taking the suspicion off himself? I mean, to me personally, when Kay just turns up out of the blue, when we were in a moment of despair after we had just lost our account, it's kind of suspicious. I mean, why would he talk to us in the first place? Even if he feeds us some BS line about trying to help us or whatever, surely we must have known in the back of our mind, you know, Kay is probably somewhat involved with our account hacking scandal and whatever else. On top of that, you said yourself he seemed strange when you beat Hisaka, right? It could be that Hisaka's avatar was being controlled by Kay too. Now, actually, when we were tangoing with Hisaka in the Hisaka server, you was actually with us. If Kay needs to be in close range to actually control Hisaka's avatar, I don't know if that's the case, who fucking knows at this point, but you would have definitely been able to do that. Now, if you tried to end Hisaka very, very quickly, as he did after we beat him, then why wouldn't he just control Hisaka and tell him not to? I don't know. He made you overconfident by letting you think you beat the bad guy, but the whole time he was trying to get your mental data. Well, maybe. I'm not sure why, but it seems like he was trying to completely take your place. The proof is that he tried to make you disappear. With the real one gone, he could become you in Eden. Now, this definitely sounds like something that you would do, because you is kind of obsessed with us. Who knows? Alright, excuse me. What is it? I feel a lot better thanks to you, Erica. I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say thanks. I mean, that's probably... Normally this is the cheese option down the bottom, but in this moment in time, I actually do think it's the best one. I just wanted to say thanks. Seriously, I can't believe you. Aren't you embarrassed? I can tell Erica's really happy. Shut up, says Erica. There you go, opening your big mouth again. Your job here's done, so come on back, Roger. Alright, nice. So that was a neat little quest, and we have to get out before Kay spots us. There was a bulletin board post from Arata on the board. That's cool. I'll forward the message to you, and it looks like that's where we're going to be picking up our next part. Are we reading it right now? I got a massive job. I could use your help if you're interested. Meet me in Shinjuku. Boom. For the pride of all of us hackers, I'm going to take a bite out of that... I'm going to take a bite out of that woman's butt? Is that in reference to Nokia? I'm not sure. I still haven't been able to reach my brother. Will you go for me? Besides, this guy might have some clue about where he went. Come back when you're done. There's something I want your advice about. So we can go to Shinjuku with Arata, or we can go back and talk to Erica. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge real quick and go back to the logout zone anyway. In fact, if I log out, am I going to be in the middle of Nakano? I think I am. Alright, cool. Alright guys, what we will do is we will wrap things up in this spot here in Nakano. There's actually a couple of things in Nakano that I want to do. There's a medal down on the bottom floor that I kept seeing when I was running about here earlier. I want to pick that up, and I also want to talk to the medal guy just along around the corner here as well. After that, we will probably go back to Hoodie. We will see if Erica's around for a chit chat, and then we will probably meet Arata down in Shinjuku as well. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We had a lot of Digivolution chats at the start, and I apologise for that, but we're starting to kind of get on the case of Kay here, kind of. There's a bit of nonsense going on. I'm really kind of excited to see where we go next. So if you guys want to come back and find out the next part tomorrow, then you, of course, are welcome. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.